take this opportunity to welcome you to the school board meeting this Tuesday, September the 15th. If you wish to speak during the hearing of citizens, please pick up a card at the back of the chamber, print your name and topic clearly, and return it to our board assistant, Ms. Kathy Tompkins. At the appropriate time, I will call you to speak.
I also thank our Department of Health and the Gulf Coast Community Foundation for helping us open 3 rapid results testing facilities, one being in the north end at the Department of Health, the one in Mid-County, which is around the Osprey area at the Materials Warehouse, and the third one's the bus depot in South County. And what this does is allows for our teachers or students who have COVID symptoms to be able to be tested, and in 24 to 48 hours be able to find out those results so that we can get them back in the schools. So I want to thank the Gulf Coast Community Foundation and Department of Health for helping us with that. Really do appreciate it. Today actually has to do with brain pop, and I just want to clear up any information that I can on that, obviously. But yesterday it was brought to my attention that there was sensitive material that is on brain pop. And whether you know or not, Brain Pop is a supplemental resource that we purchase in our district. We've had it since 2008. Many districts in the state of Florida have it. Many districts across the country have it. And as I said, it is a supplemental resource. It's fantastic in math, science, social studies, and English. Very good material.
What do you think? Rachel Maddow or Anderson Cooper? Maddow? Coop. Oh, whatever, they're fake anyway. And welcome to Brain Pop News. It's June, and that means Pride Month, when we celebrate the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer community. And we have an exciting milestone to celebrate this year. Hey, what are you watching? Oh. Dear Nat and Moby, why are so many people protesting about racism? I thought we fixed all that stuff a long time ago. From Amir. I wish that were true, Amir.
Dear Tim and Moby, please explain how the reproductive system works and all that sort of stuff. From Airborne. Don't make a big thing out of this. Alright, that's enough. So here's how the human reproductive systems work. Let's start with boys. So the penis is one of the male reproductive organs.
And last night, what I heard was there was some sensitive material that was in their social studies area, which would be in the current events section. And, as you know, there's always current events coming up in school. Students bring current events in, and they're everywhere. So in looking at that, some of that sensitive material, what they have is videos that help the students to understand certain things. So that particular video, or a couple of videos, even says right at the front there, right before you start the video, it says sensitive material, you need an adult to be with you as you watch this, and so on and so forth. And so what I decided to do was, in those particular cases where we have that sensitive material and it pops up and it's something like that, to restrict that access for students so they just can't go on there without the adult access, because it even says you need to have adult access. But also, I want to make sure that we don't censor it and delete it either, because we also have families that do want to watch that particular material and understand that particular material. So by restricting the access, people will have to contact us in the curriculum department to explain, what the need is before we go ahead and release that access. And in the meantime, our curriculum department will be looking at all of our resources that we have, our supplemental resources, because we have other vendor type supplemental resources that we purchase in all of our areas, in our subject areas, that we need to be aware of, and make sure that if there is anything sensitive out there, you know, parents need to know, teachers need to know, and we need to do the right thing as adults. Again, it doesn't mean censor it and take it away, but it might mean restrict it, and that's what we really need to do. This in no way means that it has to do with our overall curriculum. These are supplementary materials, and you can sort of look at that as the newspaper. I know a lot of times students will bring the newspaper in and for you know, different articles that they see in the newspaper that they want to bring in and talk about with teachers and students and have debates and so on and so forth. But this type of material that students can look at and see without adults there, unless you restrict it, I think that's important. And then also with teachers, just making sure that it aligns with whatever it is, make sure that it aligns with our curriculum and what we're trying to do. And if it doesn't, then we need to have that discussion and find out why we're going to use that. So anyway, so I just want to make sure that everyone understood that until last night, we didn't know it was on there, and everybody else in the world, because I called a couple other districts who I know the folks there, and they said, what are you talking about? And they go on and look at it. So it's not like anybody's trying to do anything behind the curtain or anything like that.